Hey guys, welcome back to Comic Talk. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe. And today we are discussing and continuing this series on this channel where I watch each and every episode of Black Lightning, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow. What was the last one? Batwoman. That's what it was. And today we are discussing Batwoman. I don't know how I forgot that one, but I did, so I apologize. But today we're discussing Batwoman Season 1, Episode 6. And so far, two episodes in a row, I do like. If you guys remember from the last few videos, there was like hit and miss. But this episode, I really like. I'm going to do something a little bit different for this one. I'm going to talk about a topic that was discussed in Batwoman. I'm not going to talk about the whole episode. But just want to let you guys know before I talk about that topic, if you've probably seen from the thumbnail and the thing already, but I just want to say I do like this episode. I think these episodes are getting better. I think the stories are getting better. I think that we're getting over this hurdle that Batwoman already. It's kind of sucks because you want to get over the, you don't want a hurdle in the first season. This is already only 6 episodes in, and they overcame a hurdle in my opinion. But I think you want to get those fans in really quickly before, and some of them already left and not going to come back because some people are like, some people are not going to watch every episode like me. Some people are going to be like, oh, I didn't like the first episode, why am I going to watch the second, third? It took a little bit for them to get their footing, but I think that now they're getting maybe some fan feedback saying, they don't want this, they don't want that. The thing I really don't like about the episode still, in my opinion, this was a really good episode, a really good story, but I think that she needs to stop talking about, stop narrating. This is my opinion. If you guys agree with me, disagree with me, let me know in the comment section below. But I think that if she stopped narrating to Bruce, no more narrating to Bruce. We don't need that. I can do without it. I really can do without it. I like how they lessened it until like the last part of the episode where she didn't really. I thought she's like, oh, okay, they're not gonna do it, but then she ended up doing it. I was like, I guess. But and the villain execution, I really enjoy that villain. I really enjoy Alice's villain, where it's like he's putting on different faces, kind of like, what's his name? Hush, that's his name. I thought it was gonna be, but it's a different guy who's putting on different faces, and he's actually has like can do a different voices and stuff, which is pretty interesting villain that hasn't been really explored that much. I guess it's kind of like a Clayface, if you will, but Clayface is he can just transform into anything without he's not a real human or anything. It's like just basically clay and just can turn into anybody and anything. But I really like the villain. I think Alice is growing on me, and but that's just a few things. But the big topic, I know I'm gonna talk about it right now. Don't worry, but that's gonna be the main. I just want to get these few stuff out of the way, so then we don't have to talk about that, and we'll talk about that big topic. But I really like the episode. I think that she should stop narrating. Like what they did in Arrow, I was like, oh, I don't really like the future stuff, but then they changed it and they put the kids back to the present. So I think that that's a good change. I think that if she stops narrating and then stops, because then we still have this hope that Bruce is gonna come back. And I think we should just get rid of that. Just make the focus on her. There's very good. The stories are getting better in my opinion. I think the villains are getting better. These people are growing on me. It's just the first few episodes just wasn't. These characters weren't, my cup of tea, if you will. You get it, Alice in Wonderland cup of tea. You guys get it. Joke, ha ha ha. Not really that funny. Okay, so a big topic. They talked about. He mentioned the Joker, Jack Napier. If you guys remember from, I don't know if it's in the comics that his name is Jack Napier, but I believe that they don't really know his name. But in the Batman the Animated Series, they do have, there's like a newspaper clipping that's, Jack Napier is the Joker. I don't know if it's, if I remember correctly, I did watch it recently, but I don't remember. I watched like a whole bunch of episodes all at once, so it just all blends together. If you watch all the episodes, you're like, okay, so because I didn't get to watch it when I was a kid. The animated series from '92 to '95, and I was born in '96. And there was only be reruns, but they're not consistently reruns. So I watched Batman Beyond. I watched Justice League, the animated series. A little bit of Static Shock, but it's just but in the animated series, Jack Napier is the Joker, and I think, but the big topic I really want, yeah, is the Joker, and I don't like when they tease stuff and they don't fulfill on this tease. Like, remember, you know how many times Supergirl has teased Batman? It just makes me crazy. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna tease Batman and Superman, okay, they did tease Superman, but then Superman did show up. He makes a cameo, you know. Arrow's been around for 8 seasons. I love the show. Favorite show on the Arrowverse right now. But they tease Batman so many times. It's like not even tease. They just flat out said his name. Like I forgot it was season 6, I believe, when he's mayor. Oliver Queen. He's like, oh. And you'd think that Bruce Wayne is going out at night, dressing up as a vigilante and going around hitting people. I'm like, you can't just tease that and then not fulfill on that. If you're gonna tease, like, the thing about Batwoman is they're teasing all these characters, and I really hope okay, this is we're only 6 episodes in. I do understand that. I do understand that this is the first season, but I just wanted to clarify that they've teased the Batman before, and they haven't gone through with it. The best thing we've gotten is the helmet in Arrow, where they have the Batman helmet, and they have the Batman. We get a very, very vague image of Batman in the first and second episode of Batwoman. You don't even see his face. You don't know who it is. The costume is terrible, in my opinion. I like Batwoman's costume is great. It's straight from the comics, in my opinion. But she mentioned, you know, they just flat out say, oh, you know, this attorney or whatever, because the attorney was killed in the first 5 minutes. Like, oh, he's the attorney who put Lucius Fox kill. So we find out what happened to Lucius Fox. Lucius Fox died. He got killed, and so we don't know. But maybe they were trying to say that, oh, these people were corrupt. So maybe he is dead, but maybe we don't know. Like, maybe it didn't happen that way. Maybe so. These people are these officials are corrupt, so we don't know what's happening with Lucius Fox. So his son Luke Fox is looking into it, so we'll find out in the next episode. But they tease the Joker. They tease like, oh, he's the one who put away the Joker, Jack Napier, aka the Joker. And I'm like, okay, if you're gonna tease the Joker and not pull through with it, it's just, why even say it? Don't even say it. I would rather not have you say it at all. Don't tease it. Maybe tease other villains that are gonna actually be on the show. Tease other, you know, people that are gonna be on the show. Maybe what's her name? Talia al Ghul. Maybe you could tease Talia al Ghul. Maybe you could tease Nissa al Ghul. You could tease the League of Assassins. You could tease all this. You can tease, you know, Deathstroke. You could tease Deathstroke. I don't know where he's at. He wasn't on Arrow, so maybe he could come out on Batwoman. That would be cool, and then, you know, help her or just do something with, because this is Gotham, and we have the biggest villain we've had is like Tommy Elliott, which wasn't really that big of a villain. He wasn't Hush. He wasn't anything. He knows Bruce Wayne, and they mentioned, like, you know, oh, someone riddled me the Batman's secret. Okay, we all know you're talking about the Riddler. Okay. You don't need to beat around the bush with that one. We all know who that is, okay? But I'm sorry, I'm just getting angry. I'm just getting angry on this one, because if you're gonna, it's a good okay. Besides that, from the narrating, her narrating to Batman, and then her talking about the joke, and then in previous episodes, she's mentioned, like, oh, you know, oh, you think Killer Croc or something? Okay, if we're gonna mention these characters, I'd rather you just not mention the characters at all. Don't mention these characters. Don't, because then you're just teasing people, and then you don't deliver, and then they're gonna be like, well, why am I gonna watch your show? You're teasing all these people, and you never deliver. Don't tease it. I rather not. I rather you not just tease at all. Don't tease. Don't. If he's gonna actually show up, then I'm all for it. I'm really all for it. I highly doubt that Joker is going to be on the show. I really highly doubt it because we already have Joaquin Phoenix. He killed it as the Joker, no pun intended. But he was like a revolutionary. He hasn't, this Joker hasn't really been in the spotlight since Heath Ledger. I know Jared Leto. I mean, like spotlight as in like, oh, this Joker was amazing. He's the Joker. He's this. He's that. All these awards and all these Oscars and all that stuff. That's what I mean. Jared Leto did not get in. He was in the spotlight in Suicide Squad. I do agree. I know he was in Suicide Squad, but he didn't get the praise that he may. Like I've seen some other people say, oh, if he didn't. Okay, I'm getting off topic, but I'm just saying that some. I understand about the Jared Leto thing. He was okay, I guess. Not my favorite Joker, but I highly doubt that Joker's gonna be on Batwoman. Batman, I really don't know if he's gonna be on Batwoman. I really hope, I really do hope that he's on Batwoman, and then we're gonna get a Superman show, and maybe he'll be on there. That because they teased that Batman knows Superman, so because Win, that was like when Win was on it still on Supergirl. He's like, oh yeah, Superman's best friend, frenemy, dark, broody, Okay, come on, who is that? Obviously, so this guy's talking about the Batman. Okay, so if you're gonna, I'm sorry, I'm just getting oh man, oh man, I'm just getting frustrated because I know I keep saying the same thing, but it's just. But overall, I do like the episode. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoy Ruby Rose as Batwoman. I really enjoy Luke Fox's growing on me. I really like the character. I really like Alice as the character. Her dad. They're getting more in. I think after the last episode, episode 5, season 1, I think that we got more in depth with these characters, and we know these characters now, and we have an emotional connection with. We're starting to get an emotional connection now. Like before, when they were trying to get the emotional connection in the first episode, we're not gonna get that. I think we just started with badass stuff, but I think now we're finally starting to get the emotional connections starting to hit a little bit more because we're already 6 episodes deep, and I think the execution for the emotional response stuff is in the first episode was executed poorly. I think in the last episode it was executed perfectly, and now that these oh, and then that lady, I forget her name, Kate's ex, whatever, that she knows it's Batwoman. I thought we got discussed this in the last episode, but I guess I don't know, either she was surprised or something. But so, but overall, this was a great episode. But I'm just bummed about the her teasing Joker. Don't tease Joker because I bet anything that the Joker is not gonna be on Batwoman. I highly doubt it. They did a Harley Quinn cameo on Arrow, and that's like the furthest we're gonna get to the Joker. I think that was we didn't see her on screen, but it was actually there were when Diggle was getting the Suicide Squad. Maybe we can get Floyd Lawton on Batwoman, but Harley Quinn, I think it was Tara Strong. She's the voice of her from. She's the voice of Timmy Turner. She's the voice of Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. She's the voice of the original Ben 10. She's the voice of Batgirl and Batman the Animated Series, and then she's the voice of what's her name? She's the voice of Harley Quinn in the Batman Arkham game, Batman Arkham City and Arkham Knight. She's not the voice of Harley Quinn in Arkham Asylum, but she is the voice of Harley Quinn in Arkham City and Arkham Knight, not Arkham Asylum. It's the original Harley Quinn from the animated series. She's the voice of Harley Quinn in the Arkham Asylum. But that's my episode today. Did you enjoy this episode? I know it was a little bit different. I know I was kept rambling on, but I'm really passionate about this stuff. I really like talking about this stuff. This is I know I don't get maybe not the lot of views, but I know I really enjoy talking about this stuff. This is like an out. Basically, this channel is created just for an outlet, just to talk about this comic book stuff, and I really enjoy talking about. I really enjoy talking about Batwoman, Supergirl, Black Lightning, Arrow, Flash. I really enjoy talking about all these characters. These characters are near and dear to me. I've been watching them since the beginning. I've been watching Supergirl since season 1. Batwoman, of course, I'm watching since season 1. Arrow, I'm 8 seasons each. I've watched since season 1. Flash since season 1. All these, I've been Black Lightning. I binged it. I watched it from season 1. I really wanted to. These characters are interesting to me, and I really. So when I see something that is not, not perfect, I just get, I'm just very passionate about it. And I know that maybe it could change. I know it can, maybe, it's all for, if Joker does get a Batwoman, bravo, but I highly doubt it. Don't mention it. I really don't want you to mention characters that are not going to be on the show. Just don't tease that at all. And if you do tease a character, I really want them to be on the show. Late, maybe not this season, maybe in the next season, maybe it's season 3, if we get that far. But if you're going to tease a character, I really want them to be on the show. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys agree that you don't want them to tease? You want them to tease. You want, to throw you a bone now and then. But please let me know in the comment section below. I really want start a conversation in the comment section below, and share with your friends. You got share with your friends who watch the show, who love the show. Please and thank you. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll be reviewing Supergirl tomorrow. So love you guys. See you guys tomorrow.